eh, Forza Horizon yang paling baru. Horizon yang orang-orang banyak yang terus, dan memang dari awal juga gue main F4 dan F4 seru sih gitu. Kita coba satu ya lama kita streaming ya. Right, sebenarnya emang pengen dokumentasi aja sih. Tes game. Ya pengen dokumentasi aja, main game. Pengen kayak di game besar lah. trust. Nah, katanya ada streamer option isi kena bom dan lain. Tiga standar tahu lah nih kita streamer mod bisa kena copyright. Detect result di sana.
Up. Current value.
Setting seperti your custom assist setting will be used. You can change this. Okay. Ngapain guys? Kita nyobain game anyar. Nah itu si chatnya malah di situ. Ntar nginiin muka dong. Bentar, overlay chatnya kita naikin dulu. Iya, di sini. First time launching, jadi masih ada loading begini ya. Bentar, nah nggak full screen gitu ini teh. Masa kepotong? Bentar. Oh, si andai dipotong dari OBS yang ini. Harusnya mau begini dah. Nah, ini baru bener. Untungnya dari sekarang. Ih, apa sih ini Google Chrome ada notif-notif. Nyalain do not disturb dulu lah. Ya. Mainnya pakai controller. Controllernya lumayan enak sih. Ini dari Unix G80. Di belakangnya ada semacam tombol tambahan buat makro. Nanti aja deh, rada oke sih. Gitu. Optimizing for your PC. 24%, 25. Nah ini nih mobil bagus nih, GTR R berapa ya, R32 kalau nggak salah. Salah satu supercar-nya ya, tapi zaman dulu gitu. Ini banyak mobil yang nggak tahu sih. Serunya main Forza tuh justru itu sih, banyak banget pilihan mobil yang apa ya, kalau NFS kan kalau Need for Speed itu lebih ke mobil-mobil yang kayak udah supercar gitu atau sports car gitu. Ini mah kalau Forza tuh bahkan kayak truk gitu ada. Gitulah mobil aneh-aneh pun banyak lah gitu. Nah ini kayak buat rally Dakar juga ada. Honda apa itu? Okay. Ngelag euy. Freeze. Mantap. Come on laptopku. Kamu pasti bisa. Ya, jadi di kanan atas ada
Hey,
FPS.
I know you won't
Hey,
hear this
hey.
until you land. But you are going to love it here.
What? I will absolutely love here. It's
I
the
have
fan.
so much to show you. There's just not enough hours in the day. And guess what? Jordan will be here anyway. I've been busy getting everything ready. We've got the sofa to crash on for a while, and I got the garage all set. Oh, he's here. Gotta go.
Everything May said is true. You would not believe this place. I'll see you very soon. Gotta go.
There's a huge event this weekend. Legends from all over making their way to the festival. It's gonna be on another level. I hope you're here in time. Let me know when you get this.
Itu dia. Wait, ini accelerate setting pengen manual tuh guys. Advance control, switch gear up, gear down, on. Cara nge-switchnya gimana? Oh, terus input mapping, shift up, X, shift down. Why? There isn't. Country. E-brake, rewind. Activate on, shift up, X. Unbound lah. Gimana ya? Ada kok lewat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ada unbound andai. Ini kalau misalnya e-brake tuh buat rem tangan. Activate itu buat itu. Rewind. Ini pasti udah pakai. Pakai apa ya? Clutch left button. Switch kamera. Telemetri di pad live. Map. RS. Left right down up. Udah. Foto mode. Di pad down. Toggle mini leaderboard. Kayaknya nggak perlu banget deh itu. Iya ini activate anaknya. Itu. Lah iya. Aing harus pakai apa buat nurunin gigi? Shift up doang adanya. Rewind gitu. Tak perlu kah rewind? Ini diambain miripnya. Lah.
What up, people? It's Scotty Tyler on Base Arena, and it is the start of a brand new day here at Horizon Japan. So if you're listening in your car or you're kicking back on the bullet train, well, enjoy your day.
Ini filmnya. Ya rewindnya tetap ada. Pengen asik loh, feel driving itu kayak enggak yang arcade banget, enggak kayak game yang bercanda banget, tapi masih ada geraknya gitu.
purple wristband is Nakamoto Midori, looking to show they have what it takes to ascend to the next tier of competition.
Rada berat sih guys, steeringnya asli.
伊藤東子が色川宇宙センターからガチャシティラジオをライブでお届けしています。1週間にわたって盛り上げてきたけど、今日がいよいよ本番。ホライゾン放送衛星の打ち上げだよ。サングラスをかけて一緒に打ち上げパーティーに参加してね。
Cryogenic engine cooling initiated. Hydrogen igniter off. Weather condition optimal for launch. Onboard system calibration checks complete. All systems are go for launch. Main engine started. ヘビーリフトミッション358の発射が成功しましたことにより、ホライゾン放送映像を軌道に乗せることができました。
Kayaknya nih suara Forzanya kegedean sih. Yang lihat
All right, Horizon,
yang
it's your
sepeda
boy,
hijau itu.
Scotty Tyler, here at the festival site. What a day. We've seen wristbands, legends, rockets, and now a legend convoy headed for the festival. Leading the way, the amazing 2025 GRGT prototype. Oh my word, just look at that thing. Everyone is going to the festival tonight. Legends made at Horizon. I finally get to say it. Here it is, the final stretch. Welcome, everyone, to Horizon Japan.
That wraps up events for tonight at the festival. If you're out in the crowd wondering if you're legend material, the Horizon qualifiers are starting soon.
Goddamn.
Karakter customization.
But don't go anywhere. Coming up, we have all the highlights from another blockbuster day at Horizon Japan. That was quite some performance from the esteemed Helena Marston, escorting the latest roster of legends. A pivotal moment in these drivers' careers.
To be honest, kayaknya grafiknya low ya, jadi si karakternya tuh asal jelek, yang mana pun jelek.
In other news, we're pleased to report the successful launch of Heavy Lift Mission 358, carrying the
What is
Horizon
the meaning of
Festival
body
broadcast
type 1,
satellite.
2, 3, man?
Crowds and Horizon drivers gathered at the Itokawa Space Center to give it a memorable send-off.
Sarada gitu ya, berisi.
The Horizon qualifiers are just around the corner. A grueling mixture of road, dirt, and cross-country events to determine who has what it takes to earn a place in the Horizon Invitational.
Bagus ya. Bagus. Nah, ini lah. Amplification. Ini alat bantu dengar. Him. Yes. Select name. Seila. Senpai. Ada yang namanya senpai aja. Senpai dah.
Hey. I can't believe we're all here. Make yourself at home. Whatever you need, just ask.
Hey. Oh, we've talked about this for so long, and it's actually happening. So, what's next, May?
Glad you asked. I know the two of you dropped everything to be here, so I got you both a little care package. Everything you need to make the most of your time here. First things first. When in doubt, explore. I've been back here 5 years already, and I haven't even scratched the surface. So, take this journal and document everything. I can't wait to see what you both discover. And I expect photographic evidence. Of course, if you need a guided tour, I've got you covered. I'm sure you both want to earn some cash. But with your driving skills, finding a job will be easy.
Tell me, what's the local racing scene like?
How about street racing at night in Tokyo City? And if that wasn't enough, I have one word for you. Toge.
Oke. God damn, itu
Hey
terakhir.
mate, this is great,
88,
thanks.
86.
We couldn't do this without you. Though someone forgot to bring a car.
Don't worry. I got you.
Senyum kayak orang gila.
Ah, udah langsung.
Prep these myself.
Celica itu
And what's mine is yours.
Toyota Celica.
Take your pick.
Udah.
The other two, you can use
Celica
anytime.
sudah.
The Toyota Celica ST205. A homologation special. Perfect for a dirt race.
Oh, Celica tuh mobil rally juga. Get in the car. Oh sih, detail dalam mobilnya juga bagus cuy.
Make this plate your own, just so we know it's you.
Is. Lucu, kayak Rico. Oh, ada karakter Jepang yang juga biasa tidak ini. Lah, error katanya game crash. Tapi ini masih jalan. Gamenya nggak crash guys. Oh benci. Nggak dem. Gamenya nggak crash, nggak dem. Let me fix. Sebenarnya barusan tuh ada kayak warningnya si drivernya gitu masih belum yang paling baru. God damn. Kita buka Nvidia app dulu. Ya udahlah, kita ngupdate dulu ya guys ya. God damn. Tiba-tiba nge-crash. Driver. Si driver update nih. Nah ini dia. Game ready driver detail tuh. Elah. Jangan harus restart lagi. Ya sudahlah. nih lagi download dulu ya game drivernya ya. Kemungkinan nanti harus restart PC. Tapi sambil nyari-nyari dulu itu kenapa ya shift down-nya kagak ada. Mana ya? Forza Horizon 6 shift down recommended button kali ya.
Forza Horizon 6 default controller settings are it controls how far you need to move the stick before steering actually starts responding. All these like I move mine to 95. This affects how quickly you reach full steering lock. With it slightly higher, it's easier to fully rotate the car without needing to completely slam the still at coming on to 0. This with these field or race just doesn't really work well with manual. This part can seem a little with my controller layout because the default layout doesn't really work well with manual. This part can seem a little intimidating at first, but once you start doing it, you'll understand it pretty quickly. Trust me, when I first saw this, I was like, what the hell is going on? So under controls, you'll see the layout, and by default, shift down is unmapped, which means we need to move a few things around. A lot of people like using the top left and right buttons to shift up and down. You can absolutely map it that way, but I personally don't because I don't hold the controller like that. What I do is I use X to downshift and B to upshift, but either setup works. Map it however you want. So for me, I unbound the activate from X and rebound it to the view button. Then I map shift down to X. Before that, the map was triggered using the view button, so I moved the map to the top left button instead. A lot of people do this, especially if they play hide and seek or eliminator, because it gives you quick map access. But honestly, you can leave the map unbound too if you want that button for something else, or if you don't really mess with those games. Now this last part is really only for people who are into tuning. I actually make two separate controller profiles. Before this game, I had basically zero use for Anna, so I mapped telemetry to D-pad down because it helps a ton while tuning and checking your numbers. But now, from what I know so far, Anna is the only way to activate self-driving mode, and I don't want to lose that completely. So one custom profile keeps Anna mapped normally, and the second custom profile
Sepertinya harus banyak ngeprek dulu. Install, oke. Go install. Express installation custom. About custom, allow you to select components you want to install. And selecting and install the component. Express aja lah.
Combines Anna and remaps telemetry back onto D-pad down. And now that we got all that mapped, it's time to actually activate manual and change some difficulty settings. I feel like they actually upgraded the Dravatar skill this year, or maybe I just sucked during the first few days, because highly skilled was feeling like pro difficulty for me at first. So right now, I'm running highly skilled and slowly making it harder over time for the extra credits. I keep ABS on, play however feels good to you. Some people like it off, I personally keep it on. I also haven't tried sim steering yet on this game, so I'm keeping steering standard on this for now. And honestly, it already feels good combined with the sensitivity changes we made earlier. Now for traction control and stability control, I turned both of these off. Traction control cuts power anytime the tires start slipping, and stability control constantly tries correcting the car whenever it starts rotating. That makes the car easier for new players to control, but it also means the game is basically fighting your inputs the entire time. Once you learn throttle control and understand how the car reacts, turning these off makes the car feel way more responsive and honestly way faster overall. If you're brand new to Horizon or racing games in general, I wouldn't immediately turn everything off day one. Start with traction control first, get comfortable with that, and then slowly work your way to turning stability control off. For shifting mode, there's manual and manual.
Guys. Ini teh lagi upgrade drivernya ya. Mohon bersabar. Sambil nunggu, sambil kita ambil makan.
With clutch. I
Okay.
personally just use regular manual because honestly, ever since the brain tumor, trying to process clutch, braking, steering, and shifting all at the same time kind of overloads the brain sometimes, so I just stay with manual. Technically, manual with clutch is faster if you master it, but that also depends on knowing how to control your car properly. Either way though, both are definitely faster than automatic. For driving line, I changed mine to braking only. Even then, I mostly use it as a guide and not necessarily for exact braking points. And don't get all, I turned everything off, bro. This isn't a full-on sim. Go play a Settle Corsa for that mess. For damage and tire wear, I turned that off because I like my cars looking pretty. It's just that simple. And that's pretty much it with the settings so far.
Folks, Horizon 6 is here, and you know what that means. It's time for a new tuning guide, but I'm not going to make my full guide yet. There have been some small but still pretty meaningful changes to the handling, tuning, and upgrade systems, and I want to let the dust settle, spend more time testing myself, and seeing what the community discovers before
Lagi ngupgrade guys, upgrade. Sepertinya bentar lagi akan restart laptopnya guys. Loh, ini udah beres belum sih upgrade-nya? Si Nvidia-nya kagak respon anjir. Nah, when your or same version is present. Oke, game keepers, game ready driver sudah rilis. Oke, sip. Oke. Udah sih harusnya ya. Tapi lagi makan. Lagi makan dulu.
Squeeze a bit more PI budget out of your build, and track width is a great cheap or free upgrade that can also be adjusted to slightly alter handling characteristics. Overall width leads to more grip and stability, more front width compared to rear will improve turn-in and steering response, whereas a wider rear will further improve stability. For drivetrain, we have more changes. Clutch is now less valuable and has almost no impact on race transmissions, so only upgrade this if you play on auto and have a stock or sport gearbox. Sport transmissions are a good cheap upgrade that unlock final drive tuning, but now race transmissions swap any car to sequential or paddles. So even on manual with clutch mode, you don't need the clutch at all when a race transmission is equipped. Driveline is still just a PI filler, and you should generally always install an aftermarket differential. These do still have the same hidden handling tweaks that we saw in Horizon 5, and players might find that the rally diff feels better on road than the race diff, but these are subtle changes, so feel free to experiment. Now, platform and handling is where we experience our other biggest change. Just like front tire width, brakes are now actually valuable. Bad stock brakes will cause you to lock up, especially during rapid downshifts. You'll underbrake and understeer more often, especially if you haven't upgraded your tires enough either. So like front tire width, I've often been finding that for many cars that start in low to mid classes with stock or maybe street brakes, saving a bit of room in the PI budget for at least one brake upgrade is worth it. For the rest of this category, race suspension is still a great upgrade for most builds unless you're really tight on PI. ARBs should always be installed, and then chassis reinforcement is not often worth it outside of some specific situations. However, from a drivability standpoint, if you want the car to feel more planted and grippy, especially during rapid cornering transitions, I do think that this upgrade feels more valuable now than it has in the past. Then finally, weight reduction is a very valuable upgrade. In general, you should run as much as you can. This is where a large chunk of your PI budget should be spent in most cases. Finally, for power upgrades, everything more or less feels the same here. Exhaust is still one of the upgrades you should focus on first, followed by things like intake manifold, and whatever other small things you can fit, like ignition, fuel, and valves. Mods like cams or turbo and supercharger upgrades are very situational and generally only meant for certain engines and higher PI budgets. It's a whole can of worms that needs more than a refresher video to explain, so feel free to experiment. Otherwise, you just want to fill out the rest of your PI budget here with power, and use small things like driveline, flywheel, rim weight and size, and non-adjustable aero parts to try and fine-tune the last couple of points of your budget to make sure you fit evenly right into the top of your chosen class. And that's pretty much everything for upgrades. The summary here is that by and large, most of the upgrading feels similar to Horizon 5, with the understanding that now more tracks lean a bit more towards handling. The major differences are that tires and brakes are now more valuable upgrades, especially for cars that start in lower classes. The changes to tire grip curves, braking, and handling also now means that stability is an even higher priority than it used to be. but we'll get a lot of that from tuning. So let's jump in. Tire pressures remain generally similar, with low-spec compounds and rallies preferring around 26 to 28 psi, whereas semis, slicks, and drift tires should run slightly higher pressures around 32. Feel free to verify this in telemetry though by making sure tires aren't overheating, as vehicle weight, downforce, and other factors do play a role in what pressure you should run. Drift tires especially seem to prefer a wider range. Gearing is, as always, a pretty daunting menu where you can spend a lot of time testing each gear for each car on specific tracks to maximize potential, but realistically, it's often perfectly fine to just move your final drive near the end of this graph. You want to make sure you have enough top speed so that you don't hit the top of your final gear at any point during racing, while also making sure gears are short enough so that you're staying in your optimal power band and aren't bogging down through corners. And if you have fully adjustable gearing, you can lengthen your lower gears in rear-wheel drive cars to help with throttle control. Alignment logic remains similar as well, with all cars
Oke, downloadnya sudah selesai. Mari kita coba lagi. Remove dulu, terus game capture. Apa sih? Bentar. Ih, apa pula. Beginilah streamer masih magang. Cuman dia desktop audionya masuk nggak sih? Masuk. Udahlah gini. Game crash mulu napa ya? Crash wae anjir. Tolonglah. Ntar deh streamingnya. Pusing anjir. Udahlah, ntar lagi ya. Kita